I got this in another edition done by some like Indian printers on this like fucking bullshit ass big ass book with shitty printing, and this is it's about the same price, so it's kind of a waste of money to buy that other one, I think. But happy we have it. Okay, this is Cabalistica de Arte. This is for YouTube. I hope you enjoy. De Arte Cabalistica. Do thou study most constantly, my son, in the art of the Holy Kabbalah. Know that herein the relations between numbers, though they be mighty in power and prodigal of knowledge, are but lesser things. For the work is to reduce all other conceptions to these of number, because thus thou wilt lay bare the very structure of thy mind, whose rule is necessity rather than prejudice. Not until the universe is thus laid naked before thee canst thou truly anatomize it. The tendencies of thy mind lie deeper far than any thought, for they are the conditions and the laws of thought, and it is these that thou must bring to naught. This way is most sure, most sacred, and the enemies thereof most awful, most sublime. It is for the great souls to enter on this rigor and austerity. To them the gods themselves do homage, for it is the way of utmost purity. De vita corrigenda. Know, son, that the true principle of self-control is liberty. For we are born into a world which is in bondage to ideals. To them we are perforce fitted, even as his enemies to the bed of Procrustes. Each of us, as he groweth, learn repression of himself and his true will. It is a lie, this folly against self. These words are written in the book of the law. So therefore those passions in ourselves which we understand to be hindrances are nor art nor part of our true will, but diseased appetites manifest in us through false early training. Thus the tabus of savage tribes in such a matter as love constrain that true love, which is born in us, and by this constraint come ills of body and mind. Either the force of repression carries it, and creates neuroses and insanities, or the revolt against that force, breaking forth with violence, involves excesses and extravagances. All these things are disorders, and against nature. Now then learn of me the testimony of history and literature is a great scroll of learning, but the vellum of the scroll is of man's skin, and its ink of his heart's blood.
But don't worry about whether they do or don't. Just simply watch whatever it is that you are feeling, thinking, experiencing, and that's it. Watch it. And don't go out of your way to put any names on it. That's really what meditation is. And you see, you're not expecting any result. You are in meditation in an eternal present. You're not doing it to improve yourself. You found you can't do that. Your ego can't possibly improve you because it's what's in need of improvement. Your ego can't let go of itself because it is a complex called clinging to oneself. That's what it is by definition. So it's just something that evaporates when it is understood that it is unable to achieve a transformation of consciousness, mystical experience, the vivid sense of union of individual and cosmos. So, one of the easiest ways to enter into the state of meditation is therefore listening to what is, using the sense of sound. When you listen to sound, you listen to it, just the random sounds, that are going on in the room, in the street, as if you were listening to music, without trying to